Welcome back in Portugal. Not in the Not Just Sawdust workshop, but in the van. Me and Ella, my dog, are just coming back from some shopping at the supermarket and at the electrical shop, and we bought some fittings for a little lamp I have to repair for somebody. It's been a crazy week, but we're doing fine. Next video up this Friday is about a steam box, and that's also our entry to the to make 18 challenge, competition, whatever you want to call it. So that's coming up Friday. Then I've had a conversation with one of my patrons on Patreon, and I asked, because he's such a amazing supporter and, well, you could call it sponsor, you know, what I could do in return, because it's always hard to come up with something. Other people got all kinds of, you know, the tiers that you can do from $1 or $5 or $10, and yes, I've got these, you know, once every 6 months sending a postcard, or, you know, and of course there's special footage on Patreon. One now is about the making of a drum sander from an old clothing dryer. So, but when somebody is really serious, you know, seriously supporting you, you want to do something special. But the answer to the question was, just keep doing what you're doing, be yourself, because that's the reason why I support you. And that made me thinking about, you know, having a lot of subscribers, or, you know, lots of views on your videos. Well, I do got about a bit more than 2,000 subscribers, and maybe 200, 300 views on normal videos, and sometimes when I'm joining like a challenge or a competition, there will be more, and after joining these competitions there will always be people who are subscribing to your channel, but likely they subscribed and maybe see 1 in every 10 video you make, so it's not really important, is it? The important thing is all the people that weekly do react on my videos, and that's the people you're doing it for. And it's very nice to realize that somebody on the other side of the world likes what you're doing, think that the way I do things even lets you see another side of how to do things, and sometimes are useful, and of course sometimes are just silly, but you know, that's me, I'm doing it my way. So yeah, I guess the only thing important to making YouTube videos is doing it the way you're doing it, keeping close to yourself, doing it the way, you know, you would like to see things. Don't change because you want more subscribers, or because, yeah, you need to make more money out of it. Most of the times I make things for like a niche market, as they call it. So, well, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and gonna try to keep up the pace of making one video a week, and then sometimes do this, you know, midweek update videos. And this time it comes out of the car. There's a few things that concern me, but I don't want to rant about it, you know. I already look at those two woodworkers that, you know, go on at each other, well, in a friendly way. Still, it's enjoyable to watch, but you know, you can complain all the time, but on the other hand, but yeah, there is a concern, you know. I'm already started to save to make a central next year, and for me that's a big deal, you know. It's scraping pennies and dimes, you know, and putting them in a jar and see if next year in May I do have enough money saved to actually go to make a central. But in March, this Brexit thing is gonna be final. I don't know, and that means that Britain isn't inside the European Union anymore. So I don't know whether, you know, everything stays the same, and I can just book a flight and go to England. As for English people, it's not certain whether they can just book a flight and go to Europe. You know, what's going to happen? Nobody knows, because they don't have a solution yet. So I hope it all will be ending, you know, with some kind of a very, very, very soft Brexit, but I don't think that's going to work. I think there are people in the United Kingdom that just wants to be separated from Europe. So, but yeah, I keep saving anyway, and hopefully it won't be a problem. For now, I would say, you know, get to your workshop, to your garage, do some woodworking, do some recycling, and it's a very good way to spend your time. And see you all in the project video on Friday. Até logo.